What's up, YouTube? Today it's Thursday, March 19th, 2026, and I'm going to be going over price action for today and the one trade I ended up taking. So let's get into it. So I made $364.20 today, and the trade I took, let me go over it. So 4-hour time frame, pretty bearish. We did have this 4-hour gap over here. I didn't really care that much about it. I was more focused on right over here. Let me go into NQ. I was more focused on this gap over here with this intermediate low that I ended up sweeping, and this SMT right here. So given that, I knew that price would probably need to rebalance, and we had this 4-hour intermediate high and this 1-hour gap right here. So coming into today, I saw that we tapped into this 1-hour gap, had this external SMT, and we had so much low resistance highs. Perfect structure for longs. So literally all of this high, all of this low resistance highs, and a 1-hour gap over here, which is kind of the magnet for price. Then 9:30, I saw us come lower. So this was this 9:30 PO3, or like patty swing, where price comes down at 9:30, then we sweep something, or that's just our manipulation move. Then we come up, inverse the gap straight away. So we inverse this gap at 9:40, 5-minute IFVG right here, enter right there, and originally I had my break-even point right over here at this high, which is these two relatively equal 5 or 15-minute highs, I guess you could say, and I had my TP at this 1-hour fair value gap right here. But what ended up happening was price was just super choppy, right? We hit this high within I don't know, I think 7 minutes or something, and then price just started chopping and chopping, and I didn't really care about this 1-hour gap getting hit. It would have been a 1 to 1.5 if this hit, I think. Yeah, 1 to 1.5, but saw that we were chopping a lot, so I just set my TP around over here. Where was it? Yeah, right around over here for a 1 to 1.04, and that hit, and luckily I took take profit right there, because right after that price just went straight down to break even. So I got pretty lucky on that, and this trade I kind of de-risked quite a bit by accident though. So usually I risk $500 per trade, but right here I only risked 364, because I think it was 4 contracts. Where does this say anywhere? I don't know where it says, but I think it was 3 or 4 contracts, and I accidentally did 1 contract less, so I ended up risking $360 over 500. But it's whatever, profit's profit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I saw some people fade this trade. One person I know faded this trade. If he's watching this video, he knows who he is. But he faded this because of this big 4-hour trend to the downside. But for me, I really didn't care about this because of the gap, the high time frame external SMT, and just the perfect structure. If you're looking for longs and you see this, just crazy LR. All of this just straight low resistance liquidity. Kind of just know that this is going to get hit. And we had this hourly gap over here, which it was just so obvious for longs. If you didn't take this, it's not that bad of a fade, but it was a really good trade, so maybe you should back test, figure out what works, what doesn't work for you. Because some people, I think, faded this because of the 5-minute gap, or the 5-minute gap. I know lots of people just fade 5-minute gaps because the 5-minute curse. I don't know if you heard of that, but a lot of 5-minute inversions don't play out apparently. But this is just so obvious, so I knew I had to take it, and I printed on it. $364. First ever eval, and first 2 trades, bangers. First trade was 655, I think. You can check the YouTube, see what it says. I think it's 655. And this one, $364. So currently up $1,019.70. Profit target 3K. So I'm 1/3 of the way. Hopefully I can pass this eval in like less than a month. Then go on to the actual funded, and maybe get a little payout. But yeah, that's all. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably another trade recap. Hopefully a win. Hopefully another win. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace.